right now is a good time to be raising your prices as inflation is on the move, and it's a good time to be raising your prices. Our utility bills are going up and all that. I don't know if you have anything.
The only time I have seen laundry owners savvy as a group has been when there's been a crisis. There was a water crisis about 20 years ago, and laundry owners used that to increase their vend prices. And nevertheless, they'll then sit for 10 years with the same price. When we all have inflation on an annual basis, even in normal times, these are extraordinary times now, but in normal times you have inflation and laundry owners do not go up. By the way, that's one of the advantages in a card system where you're not married to 25 cents increases. I could date myself and talk about 10 cents, but fortunately those, they're gone. But with 25 cents, people are very, very reluctant to go from $2 to $2.25, for example. Whereas in a card system, you can go from $2 to $2.10 to $2.15. No one leaves you over a few pennies. Mm-hmm. In fact, from my experience, people we accord the customers a lot more credit for shopping. We think they stop at every laundry and check their prices before they come to us. It's just not true. Customers are like Pavlov's dogs. They'll come back week in, week out, unless you give them a reason not to. If you treat them shabbily, or if the store is filthy, or if there's a lot of out-of-order machines, or you refuse to make a refund, you'll lose the customer. And short of that, the customer is yours to lose. You really have to try hard.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, do you have any advice? I mean, I really want to get to the tax stuff, but I'm just curious, do you have any advice for owners? I mean, you said it, like we as a whole are pretty bad at raising our prices. Do you have any advice on that? Should we get on some kind of schedule?
I think you need to examine it annually. And frankly, now it would not hurt for people to raise their prices. They can post articles on the bulletin board about price increases, but it doesn't take a genius to know that when you were paying $3 a gallon for gas before and you're paying $4.50 now or even more, that same cost increase has gone through to the coin laundry owner who uses natural gas and who uses electricity. So all of which are either made or generated by carbon fuels. So, and that's only one aspect of our costs. So whoever is the brave soul to do that will probably find competitors joining after the fact. Often it's a case of not wanting to be the first.
Yeah. Yeah. And that fear too. I mean, I hear all the time owners who have this fear of wanting, raising prices. And what if the other competitors don't do that, and then everybody leaves, and now you go out of bit, so there's that fear. But I think you're right. Like as soon as, you raise your prices, a lot of times other people follow because it's better for them to charge more too. They're making more money too. So, or they have higher expenses. So,